Welcome everybody to another Monday Mingle. This is my second one, and it's the day after Halloween, so I'm all hopped up on sugar because I confiscated most of my child's stash. My 14-year-old went out trick-or-treating and says I was like the British because I was unfair taxation. I had a sugar tax. Basically all Tootsie Rolls were confiscated, a couple Butterfingers, let them keep the Baby Ruth. So I'm plenty wired today, which is a good thing. Last week, I really appreciate all the kind words about how that Monday Mingle went, and then I was like, I probably set the bar too high for myself, because not every week am I going to be able to bless you with my vocals, So we're going to see what we can put together this week. So, for those who don't know what Monday Mingle is, basically we get a series of 5 or 6 questions from Jennifer over at 80 Mile Per Hour Mom, and we answer them. And I guess the intent is for you to get to know us a little bit better, and we're not going to get to know you any better, so I guess it's a one-way relationship, unless you leave a comment down below, okay? That's how you can kind of get back. Anyway, first question says, tell us a joke. So, let's see. Baby seal walks into a club. Thank you. Okay, now on to number 2. No, I'm just kidding. I can't leave it like that. I mean, it's a cruel and inhumane joke. So let me see if I can make that up. All right, keeping with the animals. A bunny rabbit hopped into a butcher shop and approached the butcher and asked, "Do you have any carrots?" And the butcher said no, so the bunny left. Next day, the same bunny hopped back in and asked the butcher, "Do you have any carrots?" And the butcher said, "No, I told you yesterday, I don't have any carrots." So the rabbit leaves. Next day, the rabbit hops back in again, and the bunny asks, "Do you have any carrots?" And the butcher says, "Look, N-O, no, for the last time, I don't have any carrots. And if you're going to ask me again, if you come and ever ask me for carrots again, I'm going to hammer you up by the ears with some nails." So the next day, the bunny hops back in and says, "Do you have any nails?" And the butcher says, "No." He says, "Okay, good. Do you have any carrots?" All right. So it's not a dirty joke. I got loads of those, but my children like that one, and my wife. Of all the ones that I read to her, that was the one that she liked the best. So if that one sucks, just let me know, and I'll try and come back with one that I was going to use. In fact, maybe I'll still use it. I don't know. Okay, sorry about that little blip. The phone rang, and I didn't know if it was my wife. It wasn't, but anyway, no sense in you having to watch me do that. So, question number 2, how old are you? We are all friends here, we won't tell. And, I don't mind. And how unprivate is the internet, Anyway, a lot of people say they don't think I'm the age that I am. Not immaturity-wise, they just don't think I look 47. So, which stands to reason because I'm not 47. But I'm not going to tell you, I'm going to have you figure it out, okay? So we're going to play a little game. I'm going to play a theme from a television show that was in its 2nd season when I was born, okay? So that's a little clue. And if you can figure out the year I was born and subtract it from, 2009 and whatnot, you're going to know what age I am. You're going to have about 35 seconds to figure it out because I'm going to give the answer during the theme. So good luck, get your thinking caps on. I'll see you in a minute.
Here's the story of a lovely lady who was bringing up 3 very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold, like their mother, the youngest one in curls.
It's the story of a man named Brady who was busy with 3 boys of his own. They were 4 men living all together, yet they were all alone. Till the one day when the lady met this fellow, and they knew that it was much more than a hunt, that this group must somehow form a family. That's the way we all became the Brady Bunch, the Brady Bunch, the Brady Bunch. That's the way we became the Brady Bunch.
Okay, if you guessed 1970, making me 38 years old, then you are a winner. But don't bother telling me because I really have no way of verifying that anyhow. Next question is, do you like to dance and are you a good dancer? See, it's a trap question because I think the intent is to get me to, dance around in my clothes here. Not going to happen. So I do love to dance. I'm not good at it, but I'm better if I have a few cocktails, oils the joints a little bit, or if I'm wearing a costume. So let me move on to the next question and we'll come back to the dancing. What were you for Halloween? Your kids? No, I was not my kids for Halloween. My kids dressed up on their own. My wife and our 2 youngest are still gone, so, can't really do anything special this Halloween, so it's just me and my 14-year-old. He left me to go get candy. I sent him out to go get candy. But I was Jive Turkey for Halloween. And you know what? Let me show you, and then we can go back to the dance question. Be right back. There it is. Jive Turkey. Woo! Great Halloween costume because it also applies to Thanksgiving. So this is it. Not only was my son Jive Turkey, but I am Jive Turkey as well, mainly because my boogie suit was not available yet. So I couldn't be the disco dude. I couldn't be the boogeyman. So until then, Jive Turkey, baby. Check this baby out. Got wings. Got a nice little rump. Oh. So it's perfect. Now, as promised, let's see if I can dance in this thing, because I'm sweltering. It's hot. All right, there you go. Proof positive. Love to dance, not good at it. So, next question. What was your favorite subject in school and the subject you hated? So, the subject I loved most was art class. Art, because you cannot fail art. Okay, it's all interpretation. It's all how you envision the world as you do your paintings or you do your mosaics. Okay, case in point. We had to do a mosaic. We had 3 days to do it. I did it in 1. Okay, we had a little 6 by 6 inch square mosaic tray that we had to use, broken off tiles and beads and stuff. And I put a giant circle, yellow, giant round tile and right smack dab in the middle of mine. Okay, and she came up and she asked, "Are you just trying to shortcut?" And I said, well, no. See, this is the sun, and all the little pieces are the fragmented world that we live in and the chaos and the, whatever. Loved it. Got an A and had 2 days off. So I love art because it's interpretation and you cannot fail unless you eat the paint. Okay? So for all the kids listening, you can't fail art unless you eat the paint and probably the glue. I don't know. So, and it just this interpretation thing did not carry over to other classes. I couldn't walk in, to math class and be like, oh, well, I interpret the answer to be 9. He's like, well, no, that's wrong. I know, but it's my interpretation. Okay, doesn't carry to any other subject. So the subject that I hated the most was French class. I just didn't get it. I mean, it was like a foreign language to me. Nouns and verbs and possessives and all this stuff. I hadn't had enough time learning all that in English. And here I had to do it in another language. And my French teacher required that everybody call everybody by their French names. And mine was terrible. It was the most girlyish, sissiest name that you could possibly have. Greg is Gregoire. But it's dripping with French when she says it. Gregoire, bibliothèque. I don't know. I could never figure it out. So, and then my friends, I was jealous of their names. My friend Daniel, his French name was Daniel. And my friend Paul, his French name was Paul. And I had Gregoire. Okay? And the other thing that I didn't like is that you had to ask questions in French. Everything. If you wanted a drink of water. And I didn't know how to say, can I go hang myself now? I didn't know that in French. We hadn't learned the word hang or to hang or do, whatever it is. So that's that. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by today. That is it for the questions. And I'm sure I'll be back next week, if you guys will have me. So take care. Thanks, Jennifer. Bye-bye.